What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today, man? You already know how it go. It is your boy B back with another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brandon Jones, and I specialize in helping you make an extra income. And if you guys are looking to learn how I have effectively helped thousands of Mercaris this year alone get more views and sales, I'm here to give you the secret sauce, okay? And I'm also here to encourage you to continue to go, continue to thrive. Don't stop just because you feel as though you're not reaching the height that you expected yourself to be at. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to come. I have 5 points that I want to go over today on how you can boost your Mercari if you're not getting any sales. Okay. Now, the fifth point is going to be a point that I'm going to reveal to you at the end, and it's the most important one. And it's one that I did not display when I first started Mercari, which is the reason I've lost out on so much money. Okay. Now, when it comes to Mercari, if you don't know what Mercari is, it is another platform such as eBay or Amazon. It's a bit smaller, but it is a very good platform to start out and also to excel in when selling merchandise products of all types, whether they're used or new. You have Poshmark, where Poshmark is relatively for people that are selling arts and crafts projects or different material that they hand make or that is used. You can still sell new on Poshmark, but if you really look, Poshmark is doing very, really, really poorly. Okay, Poshmark um, profit loss. Let's see if it comes up. So I do know that their net. Okay, so their net loss was 23 million. Okay, and it keeps going down. Now, Poshmark is again a company that it specializes in helping others sell their handmade materials or handmade products. Other than like a place like a eBay, let's see if this actually shows you eBay's revenue went up. Okay, um, eBay's. Let's see if we can pull this up. eBay's um quarter revenue. Let's see. So yeah, so eBay is continuing to go up. Amazon, of course, is continuing to go up. Now, Mercari, let's see. Mercari is interesting, okay, because Mercari is going up as well, but Mercari just offered and announced that they'll be doing $0 seller fees. So it's no seller fees. And of course, in my opinion, this is just a facade. It's just something to make it look cute, make it look good. But in all reality, we're still paying these fees. It's just in a different way. And buyers are still paying for us as well when it comes to them having to pay extra fees too. So it's the same exact thing, just put in a different packaging, right? Now, it is the perfect time for you to start selling on Mercari because they did introduce this $0 selling fee, like no sellers fee. Now, the reason I like this is because whatever I price a product at, whether it's $30, $9, $12, it's going to be that price that I get, right? That's how much I'm going to get, despite the fact that I have to transfer it out, which could cost me a bit more. So it would cost me like $4 instead of, I think the old price was like $2. But it cost me money, basically, a little bit more money. And Mercari is somewhere people are starting to buy products on more frequently. They're promoting more, and the sky is the limit, right? Now, when it comes to people that start their Mercaris, a lot of things that I hear from people that do participate in our Mercari automation. So I'll let you guys know real quick what Mercari automation is. It is a program where you hire us to list on your Mercari, build your Mercari up. Of course, you create the account. What we do is we provide products for you, we ship the products for you, and we list the products for you, and we revise the products for you, and you get a call with me where I help you learn how to do exactly what I'm going to be showing you guys in this video, but I tailor it towards your niche. Okay. So there's so many different ways, but I hear a lot of people complain and tell me like, hey, I'm not getting any sales. Like I'm listing on there, Brandon, but I'm not getting any sales. My main thing is this: you're not going to get sales if you don't follow the right behaviors. Like that's just with everything, right? You have to follow the correct behaviors. If you don't follow the right behaviors, you're not going to get the result. You have to inspect what you expect. And I say it in a lot of my videos because that's what I mean. That's sort of kind of what I live by, right? Inspect what you expect. So what you have to do is start to understand that first there are certain things you got to take care of. First thing we're going to talk about is profile. Okay. When you start your profile, okay, you need to make sure your profile has a few things. Okay. Now, we're on this Thai wholesale profile. I have several profiles. This is a newer profile, and it's one that we're building up slowly because we want this one to last. Okay. Now, as you see, this one is definitely, it has a okay name, Thai wholesale. It doesn't tell you, hey, um we're selling only electronics. It doesn't tell you we're selling kitchen equipment. It tells you it's just a wholesale seller, right? Now this could be Thai electronic wholesale, Tietronics wholesale. So that's what I think I actually am going to change it to, because it's Tietronics wholesale, right? Because we want them to know that this profile actually does sell electronics. But you want to make sure that your profile is speaking for you. You want to make sure that it has a good name. You want to make sure that you're verified. Very important to make sure you're verified, okay? And you need to upload a ID. You need to make sure that if you're somebody that is using somebody else's Mercari, they upload their ID. No matter what, make sure that you have that verified badge. Okay. It's very important. You need that in order to make good money with Mercari. Trust me. All right. So just having your profile, having your name, having a picture that can correlate with your name and what you're selling is important as well. Because if I type in iPhone, if I type in this, because I want to show y'all a example of a good profile, right? Because this profile, I promise you, they have to do a couple of thousand a month, right? It's this profile right here. All right. This profile right here does really well. And if you look at it, it's very simple. I know that this doesn't give you the exact the like, we don't understand what this is. This seems to be Chinese, right? I actually don't know what it means. Let's see. Maybe it means something. So it looks like, I don't even know. It's a university. Huh. Let's see. What does mean? Okay, drawing a bow anchor. So I don't know. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with electronics, but it's just the fact of, not only do they have the reviews, but they tell you in their description everything about them, like as far as what they expect and what you can inspect, and then they let their products do the talking. This is a perfect profile just to see how organized, see how the backgrounds are. This is the only picture I think that is just these two, matter of fact, that are just like out of sorts, but same background. It's just, it looks aesthetically pleasing. And that's where you want your profile to be. Okay. You want it to look like this. And I only pulled this profile up because this profile, honestly, is always selling something. And whether the prices are dirt cheap or not, it seems as if they're productive, right? I have no way of really telling exactly what they're doing, but I do know that this is the type of profile you want to have, a profile that is always in the sold category. Okay. So profile is very important. Next is target. Who are you targeting? Okay. Now I have some people that use our Mercari automation. And the first thing we do when we have our meeting is I ask you, what are you looking to sell? Who are you looking to target? What is your market? Some people want to sell gaming stuff. So they want to sell controllers, keyboards, PCs, graphic cards. All of that stuff is possible, right? But what you don't want to do, where you at? So what you don't want to do is you don't want to list a gaming console and then list um bags of cotton candy or list kitchen supplies, right? You want to try to keep your Mercari store at a certain niche, because just like I pulled up that account, this account, if I was a consumer, right, I literally would sit there and say, you know what, I'm about to just go ahead and go to Ming. I'm just gonna call this profile men. I'm gonna pull up the men and I'm gonna go ahead and get me a MagSafe charger, or I'm gonna go get me some AirPods. Like, I'm gonna pull up on them because I already know that they're reliable. You know what I mean? And I already know, I see them often. I see that they're shipping. I see that they're consistent. I see that these products are actually something that they're really serious about. And I'm sure they're gaining traction because they're obviously not just listing every single day and not getting results on a consistent basis. It's no way. So you want to make sure that you're targeting, make sure that everything that you're putting up is correlated or related, because you got to think what Mercari allows you to do. They allow you to bundle. So if you want this, right, you can bundle it with a MagSafe charger, or you can bundle it with this, you can bundle it with this. Like, I just got a few orders on my personal Macari where people are building bundles, and they can build bundles. And that's why you want to have the related products together. Okay. It's really important. Don't be sporadic. Don't make it like a thrift store. And that's when we go and get into products, right? So where are you getting your products from? What type of products are you selling? You can literally go and you can, let's say you don't even know what type of product you want to sell. Go to Google Trends, right? When you go to Google Trends, you can actually access the database that you need to be able to research certain things. So, what are we going to sell? Let's say Bratz dials. Okay. Let's say you came across a lot of Brat dials on eBay and you're like, well, should I list this, right? How would we be able to tell? First, where are you at? What location are you at? Because you can allow people to actually pick up products from you, and you can also ship them. So I don't know if you want to meet people. I don't know if you just want to do shipping. Me personally, I'm open to doing it all, right? So it tells me the top cities or the top states, excuse me, that I can actually tell brats are highly searched, right? Now, where I'm at and where I'm located is Philadelphia. I see Jersey and New York is at the last, at the last subcategory. So I already know, and I see Pennsylvania, but Pennsylvania is 13th, New Jersey is 16th, New York 17th. That's a problem. That shows me that these products aren't being searched up in my area. So that I don't think there's high demand in my area for them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that somebody from Arkansas wouldn't see my Brat styles, right? So okay, now I know there's not a high demand physically, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not a high demand when it comes to just in the state, and they have Arkansas or Alabama or South Carolina, like these states, they're looking for Brad styles, obviously, or they're researching them. But I also can tell by the map. I see that it's a lot when it comes to the Midwest, and when it comes to the West Coast, that is not really popping, right? But if I was to type in something like, I want to make an iPhone, I want to make an iPhone Macari page, or I want to sell iPhones on my Macari. Look at how the map would change. Okay. What if I was to say I want to sell New Balance right? New Balances. I want to sell those. Guarantee you it's popping, right? Um, what else? Harry Potter stuff. Let's say I live in Orlando and I'm going to go to Universal and I'm going to buy things that people travel to Universal Studios for, but I'm gonna sell them on Mercari, which that's a good ass idea. But let's see, look at the map. Like, and these are just terms and things. People love to say air fryers, right? Let me show you something. Let me show y'all something. Air fryers, right? I don't see, because I'm sick and tired, right, of hearing people talk about air fryers and be fooled by these drop shippers, right? So air fryers, okay. So what we're gonna do is stay with me because I'm actually cooking right now. Watch. So all right, we got an air fryer, right? So let's just 3-quart air fryer, right? Let's look to see if any demand is out there for this. Okay. No, there's no real demand out there for an air fryer when it comes to search. There's none. Not really, right? So I wouldn't start an air fryer company. Socks. Okay. We obviously know people look up socks, but it's like, okay, I can tell that this is going to be a very lucrative store search wise, but I also can see, okay, Wise product socks, Wise socks Shark Tank update, Wise socks. So whatever Wise socks is, they popping right now, right? So I copy this because I don't know what Wise is. So I'm really doing this from scratch. So now I see that, okay, it must be some designed sock, right? So now I can tell, all right, what I need to do is, it looks like these are some mesh socks. Look like they're pretty nice. I do some more research, but I'll start to go to AliExpress or Alibaba or wherever you want to try and find wholesale products and start to try and look for these socks. So let's go to AliExpress. Okay. Now I don't use AliExpress nor Alibaba. I just don't like to wait for my products, and I like to have a more intimate connection with the warehouses. But I'm just going off of, let's just say you're somebody just starting out brand new, right? And you don't have too many connections. I already see why socks are popping, right? So I'm going to put that into AliExpress. Okay. And I see this, but I don't really see nothing crazy. I don't see anything that looks familiar. Still don't see nothing that looks familiar. So I would do a deeper dive. So Wise pocket socks. So these socks must have a pocket in them. So it's open up here on Shark Tank. So what I would do, it looked like these are pocket socks. Pocket sock. And boom. Now I'm getting a little bit more into what I would consider that looks just like or similar to what the ones we see right here. Right? Am I tripping or am I not? A little different, but see that these look to be potentially inviting. That's sort of kind of where I would then say, okay, it's going to cost me whatever, $14 each. It's going to ship by or be delivered by May 13th to 16th. So now I can actually start to look at what they offer and do some more product research, copy the pictures, start listing on Mercari. When they get to sell, here's the thing. I would have to front my money. I would have to be all in. Okay. When you're doing this product research, I know you guys love to drop ship. With Mercari, you're not really going to be able to drop ship. You can drop ship in certain ways, but unfortunately not the way that they try and lie and make it seem like you can uh on YouTube and stuff of that nature. The drop shipping aspect, if you want to keep your account when it comes to Mercari, is it has to be a fast turnaround. You got to be able to get these products fast so that you'll be able to provide the customer with the product within 2 days. Okay. But we're not going to go too far into that because I have a video coming out about that. But I wanted to show you guys a little bit of how to do that product research. That's just straight off the top. I'm sorry if it took a while, but that's how I would do it. Okay. Now, when it comes to price point, right? We know that these socks are going to cost us $14.10. You guys that are OGs know where I'm about to go. I'm about to go to the profit margin calculator, one of my favorite tools. I'm going to go over here. I know that it's going to cost me $14. I want to make a 60% profit margin. $14 is a bit high, right? So we can even go down to 40. Okay, I wouldn't really go anything lower than 40, but we can start at 40. We can sell it for $23. But we already know that these wise socks seem to be um really popular. So wise pocket socks, right? So now I don't see any, okay? But now I can look at sold and see what's selling on there when it comes to the socks. I see a few selling for 20, but I don't see too many. So me not seeing these socks automatically, I'm like, okay, what I need to do is test this. So I might buy some socks, a very few socks. They're gonna be in my size just in case I need to wear them. But I'm gonna buy them from AliExpress and I'm gonna test it. Because when you get to product, you get your target down packed. You now need to test to see if it's going to sell on Mercari. If it don't sell on Mercari, you can always sell on eBay. But you want to make sure that you're putting your product knowledge not only to work when it comes to pen and paper, or if you're somebody that writes the notes in your phone, finger to keyboard, you want to also make sure that you are testing it out and trying to see. And that's why you want to get some of the products. So again, this type of drop shipping is going to cost you money. It's not going to be something where you never ever see the product. No, you need to see the product. You need to actually touch the product, take pictures of the product, because once you get on autopilot, that's when you can start drop shipping more so. You know what I mean? But when it comes to price point, we really don't know because no pocket socks are being sold yet. But I can go to socks and I can go all the way to sold. Uh, so where is it at? Why the heck? Like what the heck? I can go to sold and I see like we got some selling for 40, some selling for 3, some selling for 4, 17. So $2.44, $6.17, $13 Nike socks. So I can even go because I got a better idea. And I'm just showing you guys how I would literally be researching Nike socks, right? So I see that it got some Nike socks right here. And I'm sure I can find some knockoff white or in blue, in black Nike socks. But just having in some type of capacity, like even essential socks, like you have so many different ways, so many different socks that you could actually list, and you would just go back right here and you could say Nike socks. And now you're actually looking and seeing, all right, this is okay demand. You know what I mean? Colorful Nike socks. What are these right here? Where? Oh, maybe I left it. What are the ones I saw were colorful? You know what I mean? So it's different ways, and I don't want to get too in depth with that because we'll cover in another video. But that is how you find that profit margin. If it's above $10, I like to go anywhere between 50 to 40% profit margin. If it's $10 and higher, I like to go 60, 65, 70% profit margin. Because if I see I'm getting this for 14, which to me is a horrible price, and I do a profit margin of $70, that is a $46 price tag. And I don't think anybody's buying socks on Mercari for $46. Okay. So that's how we would do that product knowledge. Now, in the price point. Now, the last one is very important. And this is a different type of video. Usually I show you guys how to list. I show you guys the same redundant things. This is purely for information and also for that person that's like on the brink of quitting Mercari. The last one is something that I've had to master, and that's the art of being patient, right? It takes time. I have yet to see a Mercari store just after the first day start making $1,000 gross in sales. It always takes about 2 weeks at its fastest and 4 months to be able to get to that point if you are actually doing it the right way. So you got to be patient. You got to understand to find your niche. You got to understand to make sure you have a way to source the products. You got to understand that it is important when it comes to price point, your profile, your picture, your name. Make it ring bells so people don't forget you. And if you do that, you're going to be fine. And you're going to be able to start getting your sales quicker. You're going to be able to accelerate. All right, guys. So that is the end of the video for today. Don't forget, we do have Mercari Automation. If you need further assistance, it starts at $250. That is what gets you literally us listing, shipping, and providing products for you and revising the listings for you for a whole week. Definitely tap in, check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. You know I appreciate you. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment below, or join the Discord. The Discord helps you. It is a Discord full of like-minded individuals, and I know for a fact that we can get you guys right. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Be safe. Be the best version of yourself. I want you guys to become 1% better every single day. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.